Hey y'all, it's BlackoutBrannon with a brand new style of video for me. So, I'm wanting to get a little bit more creative with my videos, and I'm not sure quite how. So, I want to bring something new to the table that maybe hasn't been done before, or at least hasn't been done popular that I know of, except for maybe with Brandon Herrera, but he's a gun guy. I'm looking for Tarkov people. Anyways, in order to grow my channel, I don't want to look at all the popular search terms and try and find out, what exactly everyone is looking up and try and find the trends, okay? No disrespect to anybody that does that. That's just not what I want to do. I want to bring my own perspective into my videos. So from here on out, I'm going to work a little bit harder on making videos that's not the clip dump style that you're used to seeing from me. Clip dump style is fun and everything. It's cool. It brings out the funny moments that me and my friends have all the time. But I want to do something a little bit more creative. I want to be a more creative creator. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's jump right into this. I thought to myself, what's something that I can bring to the Tarkov community that I can bring with my own perspective? I know a lot about guns, but I'm not an expert on all guns, or even an expert on one gun in particular. I can't tell you the entire history and how it stacks up in real life, meters per second, or anything of the sort. But I am kind of knowledgeable. So for an amazing, super epic, amazing new series, I'm going to showcase several firearms that either I own or some of my friends own, and I'm going to bring them to life in Tarkov. From the ground up, build them exactly how I have them built in real life. This video would have been out a lot sooner if we didn't have the most amazing wipe in Tarkov history hit the day after I started working on this. I kid you not, we went out shooting, I got most of my footage for the guns that I shot 3 days before the wipe. Kinda sucks, but it is what it is. But I'm also going to say I'm really bad at putting a time limit on myself for these videos. So I was working on this since the wipe started, and here we are. It's a month and a half later? Yeah, it's been about a month and a half later. So for this style of video, I'm going to go over every weapon that I have in real life, show it off, go into building into the games, maybe take it to the shooting range, and I'll definitely try it in a couple raids. So, for our first video, we're going to be talking about my roommate's classic Glock 17. However, I'm sure you've noticed it's a bit Gucci'd out. So, in real life, this thing has a Trijicon Reflex RMR sight, a multi-caliber suppressor, and a Surefire flashlight. You won't see the suppressor in the footage of me shooting, as I don't have a permit to use it, and this is my roommate's Glock in his house. I don't really know how to describe how it feels to shoot. It's just clean, crisp, and smooth, as my roommate has put a lot of money into this thing, making sure it's as smooth, clean as possible, and he's Gucci'd it out. So building his Glock in game is pretty damn easy, as most of the parts are properly represented in the game, as for instance the Surefire attached light is almost the exact same model as my roommate's, aside from the little laser that's attached to the bottom. With a standard capacity magazine, a lone wolf threaded barrel, a Zev Tech Hex Gen 3 slide, rear glow sights, a Trijicon RMR reflex, and finally a SIG SRD9 suppressor, that pretty much wraps up the build there. When taking it to the firing range, I noticed if I fired it fast, even at near point blank range, the second round would almost go over the shoulder, and I think that's more of a pistol thing rather than just his gun, because it's got a massive ass suppressor on the end that should weigh as much as the gun itself and control the recoil really well. So maybe I'll be doing a video investigating pistol recoil compared to other recoils. The sight picture is nice, but the rear glow sights almost seem to distract me to a point where I almost consider taking them off. You'll see that whenever I bring it in raid. Enough of me rambling. Let's get into it.
Extremely.
Alright, here we go. Fork left, fork left, fork left, fork left, fork left. Where the fuck are we?
Oh, we're behind everything.
What? Where the fuck are we? Oh, we just fucking pulled up behind somebody else's spawn. I don't like this spawn. So for this first raid, you won't get to see much, except for this man right here. He said he was being chased and pleaded with us for help, as he only had a hatchet. And when I asked him to leave the container, he ran to. He hesitated. I was trained mostly as an American-style police force in the USEC for terror group, I took his refusal to do exactly as I expected. The moment I announced to him, as a sign of hostility, proceeded to gun down the nearly defenseless man.
Don't let him hatch you. Don't let him do it.
I killed
You
him.
liar!
You liar! Oh no.
Man, it's fast.
Nothing much happened in this raid aside from me getting flashbanged and banged, so we'll just move on.
Yeah, I heard someone pull the old turn around really fast.
Yep.
Alright, Brandon, if I die, you're gonna be my hero.
Alright. On the left.
So in this second raid right here, you'll
Yep.
see me use the pistol effectively to kill scavs at a pretty close range
Scav.
without much need to pace
Yes,
my
scav.
shots. However, if we move up a little bit further, you'll see how ineffective it becomes when trying to engage a PMC even a little range, as my friend had
I
to
did
come
not
over
kill
here
him. I have a
and
broken
help me
leg.
clean him up with his shotgun.
Got him.
Thank you.
You would even think about having caffeine or sugar in your body for a long time after that. In the third and final raid, me and my friend spawned in possibly the worst spawn on all of Factory, but you notice that even if I slowed up my shots just a little bit here, it punishes PMCs very close for not hitting their first shotgun block.
Nice. He's behind the forklift on the right. I gotta heal my fucking bleed.
But nothing is going to stop a fragmentation grenade rolled just below your squatting ass.
You got me. Yeah, you got both of us.
With that nade.
Yeah.
All in all, this gun can be really effective against lesser players using shotguns or other guns that aren't as effective, but if an unskilled player has even a bad SMG and decent ammo, the Glock will only be able to compete by hitting precise shots repeatedly, which is kind of hard whenever you have to pace them even at close range. This weapon looks absolutely stunning, and it really shines when executing people like the worthless trash they are. That's all for the Glock today. If you enjoyed this video of comparing the IRL weapons to their real-life counterparts, more or less, stay tuned because I already have some footage ready to compare some of the more fun ones. So go ahead and do me a huge favor, hit that like and subscribe button. I really can't tell you how much I appreciate it, and it helps the algorithm a ton. And I can't wait for you guys to see what we have ready next week.